Good evening, it's Holly from HumorousHolly.com, and I am in Burlington, Vermont tonight for a work conference. And I wanted to tell you the story about what happened on my way here. So I decided to use my car GPS instead of my phone GPS because I have it, so why not use it? Well, apparently it was set on shortest route instead of fastest route. So I ended up in some back-ass woods in the middle of nowhere in New Hampshire in some town that I have never freaking heard of. Can't even remember the name of it. But I was completely lost. And of course, there was no service on my cell phone at that point. So I couldn't even use my phone. So that took me probably another 45 minutes out of my way. So I finally get on the highway, and I'm just so excited that I found the highway. So I'm doing like probably 95, close to 100 on the highway. And at that point, the speed limit's 70. So yeah, I was going a little fast. So I'm driving, and I have my friend on speakerphone, hands-free, because, that's the law in New Hampshire. So I had her on speakerphone, and I was talking to her, and all of a sudden, there's a cop coming the other way, and there was an island, median between the two highways. So I thought it was pretty safe. Well, I immediately saw him do a U-turn, because there was a drive-through between the medium. He did a U-turn, and I was like, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. I fucking knew it. I knew I was getting pulled over. So for a minute, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking speed up and get off at the goddamn. I know people don't like goddamn, and I'm sorry, but I am gonna speed up and get off at the next exit and lose this guy. That was the first thing that went through my mind. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose this guy. So I didn't. I just continued. I slowed down because I'm like, this guy already has me clocked. So I decided to slow down, and he wasn't coming. So I was like, oh, I think he gave up. Now, all of a sudden I see the blues, and I pull over, and I'm getting out my license. I'm getting out my registration, and he pulls up. He's like, I'm pulling you over for speeding, and I was like, I know. He's like, is there a reason for the speeding? And I was like, well, to be honest, I have to be up in Burlington, Vermont for a conference at 11, and my GPS says that I'm going to be there at 11:30. Now, I didn't actually have to be here till noon, but I was meeting somebody. I was meeting one of my friends, and I told her I'd be here at 11, and I hate being late. So I said to the guy, I have to be there at 11. My GPS says 11:30, and the GPS took me some backwards way, and I got lost, and I couldn't figure it out. And he was laughing. He was like, oh, it happens to me all the time. He's like, I'm going to try to make this really quick and get you out of here as fast as you can. So he goes back to his car, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get a goddamn ticket. I'm going to get a freaking ticket. So he comes back, and he has the ticket. He's like, I can't control, he was saying something like he can't control giving me a ticket. He's like, but I can control the amount of the ticket. He's like, so I clocked you at 92 and a 70. He's like, and I knocked it down to an 80. He's like, because your original fine was going to be like $430. He's like, so this knocked it down to like $120. So my ticket was $120. So I'm like, oh, that's fantabulous. So I get here, and check-in is at 3, and I got here, around 11:30. So I went to my first couple of trainings, and so I go to check-in, and it's after 3, and I go to check-in, and they're like, we're running a little behind cleaning rooms. We'll put your name on the list, and as soon as your room becomes available, we'll call you. So I go to my last training, and I go up to the desk, and they're like, your room is still not ready. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what the hell is taking so long? But where we're staying, it's right on the water. And when I originally booked the room, I asked for a lake view room. So the lady was like, yeah, we just don't have any Lakeview rooms available. And at this point, I was tired. I was cranky. I wanted to put my stuff down. Like, I just didn't care. So I was like, just give me whatever. I don't care. Big mistake. Big. The room that they gave me is in, like, the shittiest, like, ghetto part of the hotel. Now, the hotel's really nice, and I don't mean to be nasty, but I am on the first floor, right off the parking garage, at the end of the hallway by the emergency exit, and out my window is like the smoking area and like the walkway to get to the parking garage. So if I open my curtains, everyone and their mother can look in and see what the hell I'm doing. So I have to keep my curtains closed. What the F? So yeah, so next time they say to me, we'll call you when your room's ready, I'm not going to say to them, oh no, it's okay, I'll take whatever. Do not take whatever, because they are going to send you to the ghetto part of the hotel. I am in the ghetto, people. Yeah, in the ghetto. So that's my funny story for today. Have a great day. Like and subscribe, and check out my blog, which I will link below. Have a great day.